My name is Nicole Mollfulleda, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about proto-oncogenes. So to start off, what is a proto-oncogene? So a proto-oncogene is a regular gene that, when altered by a mutation or a carcinogen, can turn into an oncogene that can contribute to cancer. So here we see that cancer-causing agents can take effect onto DNA, and then that develops the oncogene, which can then lead to a cancer. So here's another example where you have a proto-oncogene, a regular proto-oncogene that has DNA and codes for proteins. We see here that there are different types of mutations, and the only type of mutation that can cause or trigger a proto-oncogene to turn into an oncogene is a point mutation. So a point mutation would cause the codons to not align properly, and then we will have hyperactivity or degradation of the protein or whatever the gene affects. So an example of a proto-oncogene is the FES proto-oncogene. This is a protein coding proto-oncogene, and if a mutation or a carcinogen affects this proto-oncogene, the the person will develop a disease that is either a sarcoma or the Sjogren-Larsen syndrome. So a sarcoma is a cancerous tumor that arises from connective tissue. Um, and the Sjogren-Larsen syndrome is a disease that can cause dry, scaly skin, as well as some neurological and eyesight problems. With the syndrome, you are born that way. So either you were exposed to the carcinogen in the womb, or you were a mutation took place, and then you are born with that syndrome. And as soon as you're born, you have all of these effects, but it doesn't get worse over time. You maintain how you were born, and you can live a normal life. Sarcoma is a malignant tumor, so a type of cancer that can be caused by the effects of carcinogens to the FES proto-oncogene. So cancer in general, or tumors, are considered uncontrolled cell growth. So mitosis just keeps happening over and over, and there's mistakes in the different parts of mitosis. So some treatments for sarcomas are chemotherapy, radiation, amputation, and excision. Excision is when they surgically remove the tumor from the part of your body it is in. So there are different types of sarcoma, which you can see here in the diagram I have provided. There is angiosarcoma, osteosarcoma, liposarcoma, fibrosarcoma, and all of these are uncontrolled cell growth that occur in different parts of the body. Like liposarcoma occurs in fat cells, fibrosarcoma occurs where there's fibrous connective tissue in the body, and angiosarcoma is can include in can angiosarcoma can take place in vessel walls in your veins. So the relevance to chemistry, basically carcinogens are chemicals that can cause cancer, and the proto-oncogenes can be altered by these harmful carcinogens. And some examples of these are asbestos and benzene. So asbestos is usually found like in the walls for insulation. I believe that they stopped using it for construction because it is very harmful to the body. It does cause cancer. And then we have the benzene. Benzene is a chemical that is used to make other chemicals, or it can be used in the production of nylon and other types of material. But benzene itself is a chemical. So I decided to talk about proto-oncogenes because I first heard about them in AP biology, and I was immediately fascinated by the topic. I enjoyed learning all about the mutations and all about the effects of proto-oncogenes. This topic relates to my future because I hope to graduate Miami-Dade College in the spring and later transfer to a state school where I will major in biology, and I hope will probably see proto-oncogenes again. And also, I hope to be a physician, maybe even an oncologist. And I believe that proto-oncogenes are essential to the future advancement or future research in cancer and can lead to endless possibilities for endless possibilities for treatment and endless possibilities to help cancer patients um, with their disease. So these are my citations. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you have a wonderful day.